Hello YouTubers! I'm back with a new video here. I haven't done one in a long time. What I wanted to share with everyone is in my opinion, my foolproof method of cooking pork ribs with the 3-2-1 method on my RecTeq, and I'll show you the RecTeq later. You don't have to have a pellet grill, but I mean any grill you can do this, but this is pretty much flawless. And I'm going to dig into this now and show you how I prepare these and cook them up. Stay tuned. Okay, I got them out of the packaging. I just wanted to show you before I trim these up. They are relatively wet from being in the packaging, and I want to rinse this really thoroughly just to make sure there's no bone fragments or anything. I'm going to cut off a little bit of this fat. There's really not that much on here. This is actually a pretty good cut of meat here. The other one has a little bit more fat on it. Then I'm going to dry it off thoroughly, and then I'm going to remove this membrane that's in the back here, which is not required, but it'll be less chewy. So I'll show you how I do that, and I'll be back in a minute after I rinse these off. Okay, I've rinsed these off thoroughly, and I've dried them with this towel here. It's just better to work with when it's dry. Get the water off. We're going to be putting olive oil on this in a little bit as our binder. The first thing I'm going to do is remove this membrane here, and the best way to do that I've found is using just a butter knife and finding a bone. You can start at either end. I don't know, I just prefer the thinner end. And find a bone and get it underneath there, and you can see I'm going to wiggle that, try to all the way through, pry it all the way to the end if I can. Get my thumb in there, and you can see that's coming off pretty easily here, but it's pretty slippery, so in order to get this all the way off, I'm going to use a towel. Towel. I already did the other one, and I'm going to try to grab it and pull up. So using this paper towel should give me a better grip. See that? This one's coming off nice. The other one did not come off as easy. There we go. That's simple. Alright, let me finish prepping the other one, and we'll get to next steps. Okay, we're back. I flipped it over, and now we're going to get some olive oil on here, and I'm just using high heat light oil. This is just going to be our binder to make sure the rub sticks. There's some different opinions on what to use. You can use mustard, you could use nothing. I mean, sometimes people don't use anything. I'm not sure if it really matters. I figure why not, just to make sure that everything sticks well. It can't hurt to do it, so I do it. Alright, this baby is ready for some rub. The rub that I use, Porkosaurus. If you haven't had a chance to try this, go online and find it. This is the best. I mean, all of them are good from them, but this is by far my favorite rib rub. We're going to put this on here pretty liberally. So get it open. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. There isn't much to this, just want to cover this as thoroughly as possible. Really get it on there thick. There's a lot of meat here, it could take a lot of rub. Make sure you get the sides. Flip this baby over. This side won't soak up as much because of the fat here, but Still want to coat it pretty well. I want to make sure to get these edges too. Okay, put this back over. Hit it one more time. Some areas that look thin. Now we're going to let this rest, come to room temperature. I'm going to cover it up in about a half hour. I'm going to start the grill, bring that up to temp. So in about an hour's time, I'm going to throw this on. And like I said, we're going to do 3-2-1 method, which is going to be 3 hours of smoke. Then we're going to wrap it with foil, and for 2 hours, and then the last hour will be exposed again, and we'll sauce it up. And next time we see you, we'll be on the RecTeq. Okay, I've started the RecTeq up. I put it at 225. Just started it up. It's only 41 degrees in there right now. Come back out here when it reaches 225, and just a brief snippet on these RecTeq grills. These pellet grills are the bomb. I had this probably 9 months now, and it's by far the best smoker I've ever touched, and boy, it is perfect every single time. Wi-Fi controlled. I can control this from anywhere in the world through my cell phone. I can monitor the temperatures of the meat and the inside temperature of the dome. It's got a huge hopper here. I'm using their premium blend pellets, so it's a combination of, I think, hickory, oak, and some cherry. And once this gets up to temp, it'll get to 225, and it will stay there for as long as I have pellets. It's pretty amazing. Within 1 degree, it just maintains that temperature, which makes a perfect smoke and cook, slow cook. I'll be back out here as soon as it catches up. You can see the smoke's already started coming out. I mean, literally less than a minute, and you start seeing the smoke coming out of there. Pretty amazing. Be back in about 10 minutes. Okay, just to show you real quick, the app that comes with the phone, or comes with the RecTeq. You can see here, I've set it at 225. I can turn it on and off from here. There's the setting. It's actually at 188 right now. It's probably been almost 10 minutes, so it's getting close to where it needs to be. I don't have any probes in there right now because I don't probe ribs for temperature. We're just doing 3-2-1. And I can show here a chart that shows, you know, I brought it down to 225, and this is where it's getting up to temp. And once it gets there, it will stay there the entire cook. So pretty cool device. I can change this. Like I said before, I don't have to be on Wi-Fi either. I can be just on a cell tower, and it'll connect. So like I said, I can raise it up and down here. I can set alarms. There's a bunch of settings I can do. You know, if I was worried about the temperature of a probe and I wanted to tell me when it's almost done. So very cool device. Helps out a lot. I know it seems silly you need all these gadgets, but it does help. It's pretty cool. I can take the kids to soccer, and if I'm worried about, you know, a turkey or a brisket that's getting cooked too fast or not fast enough, like I want it to be ready when I get home, I can easily turn it up anywhere I'm at. So pretty neat. All right, let's get these ribs on and get the show on the road. Okay, we're at 225. I just put the ribs on, and I'll set up a water pan here. We're going to let these go for about 45 minutes, and I'm going to come out every probably 30 minutes after that and spritz these down with a little bit of apple juice and water. And we'll be back in like 45 minutes, and I'll show you the next step. Okay, it's been 45 minutes, and we're still hanging at 225 here. This is a food grade bottle with half apple juice, well, 1 part apple juice, 1 part water. And we're just going to I'm going to try to do this quickly because it's actually below freezing here and very windy, so the heat's going to come out here quickly. So I'm not going to leave this open too long. But let's get this going. See the steam coming off that water there. And it helps if I turn this on. spray, you dummy. Alright, here we go. Just want to lightly coat this just to keep it nice and moist. It'll start crusting up. Also, the smoke adheres to liquid, so the smoke will adhere better. Alright, now I'm going to do this every half hour until we reach the 3-hour mark, and then we'll pull them and wrap them up. I will see you at the 3-hour mark. Alright, we are 3 hours in exactly, and I'm going to prepare the wrap. So, what we want to do here, before I take them out, because I don't want them to get cold because it's freezing out here, but we're going to take brown sugar, good amount of it, and we'll be putting this in here upside down. So the top of the ribs will go face down here. I'm pretty liberal with this stuff. Okay. Alright. Then we're gonna honey. Oh boy, stiff. It's cold out. Lastly, finish up with some butter. Alright, let's pull it off. Get this back to the first. Alright. Look at that, is that beautiful? Let's turn this way. Now we're going to tightly wrap this up. Got a little bit on this side too. Alright. Wrap it up. Nice. Tight. That over, right on top. That's it. We'll be in there for 2 hours like that at 225, same temperature. We'll be back in 2 hours. Take it out on wrap, and we'll put some coating on it. Okay, we are down to the last hour. We're going to unwrap now. And this is piping hot, so, and boy, does that smell freaking good. We're going to flip this over, put this back on the grill. See how it's pulled away from the bone there, big time underneath. It looks beautiful. And the last step here is to sauce it up. And I'm using Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. We're going to layer this up, so we're going to do one coat here, let it caramelize for about a half hour. I'll come back out, put another layer on. In another half hour, she'll be done. So this is the last hour here, and then we're going to have perfection. Alright, we'll be back in an hour. Alright, I'm going to wrap up this video. Here's a 3-2-1 method. Perfect results. Look at that smoke ring. Absolutely tasty. Almost falls off the bone. Still has a little bit of a bite. Kids just tried it out. Love it. Just follow these simple steps. You'll have the same results every time. Guaranteed. See you next time.